Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. c4 builds a strong center by controlling the important d5 square and creates a square for the knight to come to c3 without blocking the c-pawn. e6 opens up a line for the dark-squared bishop and prepares to castle quickly, while preparing to push a pawn to d5 and recapture with a pawn if captured. Knight c3 develops the knight to fight for the e4 square and to control d5. In the Nimzo-Indian defense, bishop b4 pins the knight on c3, preventing it from moving or protecting e4, and threatens to trade, disrupting white's pawns after b takes c3. Queen c2 defends the knight on c3 and continues the fight for the e4 square. c5 takes space in the center, attacks the d4 pawn, and supports the bishop on b4. d takes c5 opens up the center and captures the c5 pawn. Queen c7 develops the queen, attacks the c5 pawn, and controls the b8 h2 diagonal. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. That was a free pawn. This kicks a bishop. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This moves the queen to safety. White develops the knight and attacks the center. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. This move puts the queen on a safer square. White develops the bishop and attacks the center. This overlooks an opportunity to castle kingside. This misses an opportunity to prepare a bishop for development. This permits the opponent to kick a knight. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This misses an opportunity to kick a knight. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. This kicks a knight. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a queen. Recaptures. Right on target. This allows the opponent to sacrifice a rook for a nice tactic. The rook was sacrificed, a stunning move. Takes back. This wins a knight. This defends the attacked pawn. That knight was free for the taking. This overlooks an opportunity to prepare a retreat square for the king. This permits the opponent to play a stunning move, ignoring the threat on the knight. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. This misses an opportunity to prepare a retreat square for the king. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. A very strong play. Threatening mate and a piece at the same time. A nice way to win a pawn. This threatens to play checkmate. This misses an opportunity to move a piece to safety. That pawn was free for the taking. This evades the check from the queen. A solid choice.